recording view. So eyes open here. It's kind of interesting concept about the here, about the eyes here. So like when you go in conversation here with someone here, if somebody call you like high as fuck or crazy or kind of like this kind of next here, is the opinion here. Imagine yourself, okay, so it's like where your eyes come from here. Because are you tired eyes? And this levator muscle, how does it pull those eyelids up here? There are cysts here. Imagine my history here when I interact with some girls here. How was it? You know, like sometimes here. Well, girl will agree to meet me here, but you know, it's a really interesting aspect here. Okay, so like some girls seems to be know even me in person on some level here after past interactions. Imagine like you say good morning everyone here, and then you want to interact some level here. It's kind of interesting to recognize when you have a fresh start here, as some girl here, is that they have an interest early on, but they lose interest in later on here, and that is kind of interesting here. So like who have interest right now versus who have interest in the future on here. Imagine the eyes here or attraction here. It's like what we know here. What did we learn really about attraction here? Did we really learn something? Did we really make some steps forward here, or did we get some steps backward here? And understand the loss of opportunities like whenever happen here. Okay, so attractive and nose here. Imagine myself like what is attractive and nose in first place here. You're not interested in some girls, okay, so you don't need to really talk or and get to know these people or whatever else here. Imagine yourself like you can say anything here because in my mind I don't have any idea what I'm even talking here. So it's kind of like funny thing is that everything I do is just a test. Imagine like it's just kind of a learning process. So I have some girl here who I'm interacting here, and I need to put effort for eyes. So imagine like you have to put effort every day, eyes to have wide open, and you have a little relax and sleep here, and not be always some kind of like. This is about the metabolizing. So like we have an energy state, and then we have kind of like a non-energy state, and how does it differ these two things before each other here? Yeah, hello everybody. Nice to see you and welcome to come here. Kind of funny thing is that upload some content there in internet here. You share with the world and everybody here. Make connections here. And it's so important here because like when you're walking around and do things in life, it's like you're able to have this smiling, happy, positive attitude here. It's a bit like negativity all the time here. I don't know we waste so much time because like it's difficult to really get in some attention. Imagine like you have a mobile phone and you try to video call people here. Imagine every second, every single moment what you do here. Okay, so like do the girls have really interest you, and how do you know that very different levels of interest here and different girls, different guys. Perception here. What is the perception? What is the perception of your eyes? Okay, so are they attractive? Do people compliment? Or are the people belly around? Or people just necking? It's kind of like some girls like here think it's attractive and just pulling guys down here. Okay, so, and you don't really give a fuck that kind of thing here. It's like the kind of things of what is my reaction response. I can say like the girl like, well, you're fucking offensive here. Okay, so if the girl uses a lot of word fuck, I can also respond that way. It's like hey, shut the fuck up right now here. Hey, shut the fuck up here right now. This is a final warning. If you're still gonna continue to make this kind of fucking noise, I'm gonna fucking block you straight off here. Do you understand? This is the last one here. Or this is the last one here. So I'm going to block you right now on if you don't stop this stupid shit face here. Alright, back in here. My level of this mind control here is like something like a between 0 and a 10. If the whole world, everything looks very crazy indeed here. That's the way how my perception is here. When I go to meet girls, imagine yourself like think that you maybe make mistakes here. And there's a lot of mistakes. Having dirty clothes, having like low energy here. but be kind of like angry state is mistake because you should not be. It should be a very sexual state, and it's not really useful actually when you meet some random girls because even you have a sexual state, it can come across very like negative. I guess like it's kind of like funny that it makes sense to have a sexual state here because only if your girls interested you or find you attractive, who fucking knows here, and then it makes sense to have that sexual stage here. You don't have some random people with this big name or something like that. Hey, good afternoon. Hey, but what is your name? Hey, what is your name? Hey, what is your name? You're practicing over again here. Imagine here what the life could be here, like different people, different interaction. And I was wondering myself that who's interested you in a what level here? It's like there's a lot of guys who are very sexual in work, and I just wonder why they are sexual. Okay, so this guy's case, isn't it? It's difficult. Like, to be honest, I don't like them here. So, like, to be honest, I don't like them here. What the fuck you talk about that? Hey, shut up already here. So imagine here, there's different guys in work, and this is a different interaction of these guys here. So here it is. The eyes, you need to put extra energy to have eyes like open here. Not squinting them that much, it depends, but in generally, when you're looking from down here, and your eyes are a little bit cannot be half, but is it possible for me to remember, like, I have to be rested, like, put extra effort to level your muscles, both eyes here, and able to have this strong eye contact here, but also have energy exerted there, so they need to be not as wide open, but kind of like I cannot squint them or I'll be a lazy eye. This is the point here, so I don't put the level of muscle is not like so much effort. It's just kind of look like I haven't really practiced that thing. It's more about the habits. Interestingly, it's a habit here. It's maybe like the lifestyle here. Imagine your lifestyle is kind of like here, and that is it here. It's like, well, what is it? Is it my voice is too quick? Is it too excited, or is it just kind of like what is it? I look high as a fuck here. Oh, maybe just some high light here, because you're not used to have some light here. Imagine it could be make quite a sense of to exposing the eye with a lot of light here, and the eye will be getting used to here after a lot of light here, and therefore when eyes get a lot of light here, they're used to getting here. Therefore the pupils will usually shrink very much when there's a lot of light here. Imagine how good is that here? Can I see as a mirror here that it's really case the pupil size varies the light level. In dark, the pupil get big and it shrink very small when in the dark here. So it's kind of like aperture of the camera. With here is that bigger the aperture is, more the light will get in here, and smaller the aperture size is here, then less the light got inside here in the aperture here, because smaller the things, less light can pass through here, and that's kind of like the camera lens, here. The same camera I'm taking the video right now, recording it. Well, that's cool here. So now I can see some feedback here. So like, do I have a feedback from people here? There's like a lot of people and girls in work. Imagine yourself interaction here. So what was it all about here? So did you ever have idle interaction, good interaction, bad interaction? What interaction was in first place? And that's interesting aspect. Kind of like, does anybody here in a word punch themselves ahead? Like, try to think about that. I'm gonna